What do you think is the most remote point in the lower 48, defined as the point farthest from the nearest road? The answer might surprise you. But first, let me know the most remote place you've ever been in the comments. In total, the lower 48 states contain roughly 4 million miles of public roads, plus an unknown number of miles of private roads, spread across an area of roughly 3.2 million square miles. Now, about 70%, or roughly 3 million miles of roads in the lower 48, are classified as rural, which means that even in sparsely populated areas like the Great Plains or the Intermountain West, it can still be difficult to get too far from the nearest road. For instance, in North Dakota, which is the fourth least populated state in the entire country, the most remote point in the state is located only 2.6 miles from the nearest road. Not even wilderness areas, where roads are prohibited by law, are that remote, as there are very few places where you can get even 5 miles from the nearest road. So then what exactly is the most remote point in the lower 48? Well, it's a point in Yellowstone National Park called the Thoroughfare Ranger Station. Located in the far southeastern corner of the park, the Thoroughfare Ranger Station is the only point in the lower 48 where you can get more than 20 miles away from the nearest road. 21.6 miles to be exact. Now, I don't know about you, but I was pretty surprised when I learned that this was the farthest that you could get from a road in the lower 48. And it raises the question, is distance from the nearest road the best way to measure an area's remoteness? After all, at the thoroughfare point, there is a ranger station, countless trails, and even a private cabin located pretty close to the most remote point. I bet that you could find plenty of places in the lower 48 that feel more remote, even if they're located closer to a road. But let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know what you'd like to see next.